Okay, everybody seems to be freaking out over these trees, the Home Decorators Collection from Home Depot. This is not the Grand Duchess. This is actually the Yorkshire. It, in my opinion, is the prettiest of all of them. And so I just wanted to take a close look at it here for everybody. So this is the 7.5-foot tree. It has 5,227 tips and 2,000 microdot lights. And these are color changing, which I'll show you in a minute. The memory wire is awesome. There's really no fluffing needed. It's two different kinds of material here. The front is obviously the higher quality. There's the light right there. It's kind of like a little teardrop. You are going to probably want to fan it out a little bit. Look at the realism on that, you guys. It's beautiful. Honestly, this is the nicest tree I've ever had, but also it's just worlds apart from like the standard artificial tree that you would get. So check it out for sure. I love the warm white. There are going to be a few dark areas when you get the tree. Honestly, I don't know if anyone would notice this but me, but I'm really picky. So the one thing I did spend a little bit of time doing was just moving the lights around a little bit just to make sure there weren't any dark areas. It's such a dense tree, so some of the lights can kind of get hidden behind these branches, especially the ones that are kind of inset. So I'm trying to find the pole here because I'm just showing you how full this tree is. It is so full, much more full than the Grand Duchess. Okay, so there's the inner pole. You really have to look hard to find it. Again, this is a wider tree. It's more full. It's definitely more of a warm white than the Grand Duchess, which is a little bit more white. Just so beautiful. So you can see here what the branches look like. They are wrapped in this brown kind of material, which makes it look even more realistic. And again, just spend a little bit of time fanning it out. So pretty, you guys. Look at that. Absolutely love it. And again, check out that realism close up. All right, so let's take a look at some of the light settings here. There are so many different settings. There's the full color. The tree itself actually has 5 different brightness levels. You can only use the brightness levels when it's in a steady state, not the twinkling. So that is one thing to note. The tree's very, very bright. So it's really nice to have that dimmable aspect to it. I am a big fan of just the plain white, and I love the twinkling. It's just so pretty. There's the twinkle with the full color, which is really cute. And I do kind of like this sort of changing as well, back and forth between the white and the colored lights. But again, just the plain white twinkling is my favorite. Look at that. So pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. This is definitely a tree that you're not going to regret purchasing. It's not cheap. So this one is about $50 more than the Grand Duchess. I think it's worth every penny, and it's because of the tips and the realism. This is something that you're going to have for a very long time though. Make sure you keep your receipt and your warranty. Now, if you want to look at other options, I have a link in my link tree to all of the Grand Duchess-like trees all over the internet. So take a look at that as well if you'd like. I do really love this one from Home Depot, but there really are a lot of other options and at a lot of different price points. So if you're in the market for a tree this year, this is a really good one to look at. Again, it's the Yorkshire from the Home Decorators Collection.